going to be building some words today, and I'd like you to use a pencil and a piece of paper that you have at home so that as we're making these words, you can also be writing them on your own paper. If you don't have that out right now, then you can just pause this video for just a second and go grab a paper and a pencil and then come back and start the video again. We're going to be working with two new sounds today. The first one that I want to show you is this one up here. And it's when we put these two letters together, an A and an R, they make the R sound. Say that with me. R. It's A-R says R. And the other one that we're going to be working with today is these two letters, O and an R. When I put an O and an R together, they say or. The first word that I would like you to make, and this is where you can be writing this on your paper, is the word part. Let's say the sounds in part before you start to write. Art. Part. See if you can write the word part on your paper. I'm going to build it with the tiles up here. P is the first sound that I hear. R. Those are those two new letters that we're learning. A-R says R. P. Art. We need the T sound at the end. Check your paper and see if you have the same as mine. Let's stretch those sounds. P, art, part. Nice job. Now, underneath your word part that's on your paper, I would like you to write a new word. We're going to change one letter in part and make it say park. Help me stretch the sounds in park. P, ark, park. What would we have to switch in part to make it say park? Hopefully you heard that this last sound is changing. I hear the k sound at the end of park. And this is the letter that we need for the k sound in park. All right, let's stretch it together and make sure we have it. P, ark, park. Nice job. Next, I would like you to change the word park and right underneath it, write the word bark. Help me stretch the sounds in bark. B, ark, bark. I heard that this first sound changed from park to bark. So I'm going to take this away and I'm going to find the B sound. Let's go ahead and stretch those sounds and see if they match. B, ark, bark. Good job. Listen carefully. This time I want you to change the word bark and make it the word barn. Change bark to barn. I heard this last sound changing, so I'm going to change this to the N sound. Let's stretch those letters and make sure that we have the right sounds. B, R, N, barn. Very good. This time, it's going to be just a little bit trickier, so I want you to really turn your listening ears on. We're going to change the word barn and make it say born. change barn to born. Let's say the sounds in born. B or n. I heard the sound in the middle is changing. So I'm going to take out this AR, R sound, and I want to find the letters that make the OR sound. All right, let's check it. B, or, n. Born. Very good. Remember, our OR says or. This time, let's change the word born and make it say corn. Change born into corn. I heard the first sound change, so I'm going to take away the B and put a K there instead. This is the K sound that we need here. Let's go ahead and stretch our sounds together. K, or, n, corn. Very good. Listen again. We're going to change the word corn and make it say cork. K, or, k. Ooh, I heard the last sound change, so I'm going to take away the n and put in the k sound. Let's go ahead and stretch it. K, or, k. Cork. Very good. Let's change the word cork and make it say fork. F, or, k, fork. I heard this first sound changing. We don't need the k anymore. So I'm going to put this back up here at the top, and I'm going to find the letter that says f. All right, let's check our sounds. F, or, k, fork. Nice job. My last word that I'd like us to make today, we're going to change the word fork and make it say fort. Change fork to fort. I heard the last sound change in my word, so I'm going to take away that letter and put the t sound in instead. Help me stretch those sounds. F, or, t, fort. Nice work, everyone.